Hey guys, it's me, Jessica. Just doing a video response real quick to the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works channel. You guys are talking about a topic that's hitting pretty close to home for me. Anyone who's followed my channel knows that I have a surgery date of January 15th, 2010 to have a lap band put on. And this is a question that I've personally struggled with, and also I guess for myself I've struggled with it, and also worried about the response of others on this topic of, is this the easy way out? For me, I've struggled with my weight for probably, oh goodness, 10 to 12 years now. I was not always overweight. I was very thin as a child and teenager. But since then, after having my children, I have struggled with my weight. I probably need to lose personally somewhere between 120 to 140 pounds, I guess, depending on where I want to fall in at my normal body weight. Let's see here. I can tell you from my perspective, I have personally struggled with if this is the easy way out. And that was probably the one thing that was holding me back from getting the surgery, or at least finishing the process originally. Because I think if you guys remember from my video, I went to my informational session in July of this year, and I didn't fill out the paperwork until, I believe, October. So I waited several months because there was a piece of me that said, I can do this on my own. I'm looking for something that's easier, and things like that. And somehow I got onto the YouTube channel and started watching some of your videos, and I think that's really what convinced me that this was not the easy way out. This is simply a tool that helps me make the right decisions. And yeah, there are some consequences to things like some of the rules. Like if you don't chew well, you're gonna get PB. If you drink while you eat, you're gonna potentially overeat. There's a lot of rules that I'm the one that has to make the right decisions on. I have to choose to work out. The lap band's not going to do that for me. So I think really watching your guys' videos and seeing your daily struggles and the ups and downs, and basically hearing how you guys have learned to use this tool to benefit your weight loss is really what convinced me that this is not an easy way out. This is just a different way of getting there for some people. So anyways, on the subject of other people, this has been the one reason why I have struggled with who to tell. Again, I'm a little 4 weeks and a couple days, I think, away from my surgery, and I have struggled with who to tell. So far, I can tell you who I've told. My children know. My children are all, my youngest will actually be 13 next week, and my oldest is 16 and a half. So I have told all my children. They're, I don't know how much they understand, but they're supportive of it. I've told my ex-husband just because obviously my children know, and I think it's important for him to know that I'll be going through this process. I've told 2 of my friends, and I've told several of my coworkers. And the reason I chose to tell a couple of my coworkers is actually there's a group of us that actually go out to eat for lunch almost on an everyday basis. We just go out to get out of the office, and one day I'll pay, the next day somebody else will pay, and we just kind of do it that way. It's good to get out of the office, kind of have a little time away with your coworkers that's not so stressful. So I just figured that I think there's going to be things that I could eat out. I'm just going to have to severely modify what I can eat out. And obviously, if I'm going out with these same group of people, they're going to see either that I'm A, not going out with them anymore, or B, I'm eating little to nothing of what I used to. And to avoid those questions then, I just figured it's better to be upfront with them now. So I did tell them that. And no one really gave me a lot of, questions or whatever. They just said, if that's what you want to do, we're going to support you. I think I mentioned this in one of my videos before. Again, kind of the same group that we go out to lunch with and a couple other people, we've kind of all talked about, wanting to lose weight or something along those lines. So we kind of put a few of us together to kind of put together a support group, workout group, whatever you want to call it. We joked and called it Biggest Loser, but anyways, we had a little meeting the other night and talked about what we wanted to do, and we are going to report in our Weight Weekly, the group of us that are going forward with this. And one of my coworkers that knew what I was doing made a comment about how it wouldn't be fair, and mentioned that I was doing it the easy way. And I was really hurt, because I think people are uneducated about what this surgery is, and I guess I felt like I trusted this person, and then to hear them say this, I was a little taken back, and I just kind of shut down after that. I just, we still sat there, and I just didn't have much to say after that, because I was really irritated, and I just, again, I just sat there and waited until we left, and then when we left, one of my other coworkers called me on the phone to ask me if I was okay, because I'm sure it was pretty obvious that I was upset or something along those lines. And in talking with them, I was crying because I was really hurt, and I didn't realize how I would feel when somebody said something like, "You're taking the easy way out." So but anyway, since then, the person that did say that, he knew that he said something that was offensive to me, and he did come back and apologize and say that he knew this was not going to be easy and that he was just giving me a hard time. And whether he was joking or not, I was honest with him, and I said, you know what, this is the one reason why I didn't want to tell people, and maybe I'm hypersensitive about it, and maybe he was joking, but regardless, it wasn't funny to me. So I guess that's just my little spiel on if this is the easy way out. For me, that answer would be no, and I haven't even gone through the surgery yet, but I just have this surgery is going to change everything about my life. BandedWendy went into a lot of those last night as far as the things that you have to change. So this is not easy. Are there going to be parts that are easy? Sure. Is it going to be easier for me to lose weight with a lap band? I believe so, but I guess that's yet to be seen. But based on others' results, I believe that to be the case. So anyways, don't want this to run too long, so I'm going to stop here. Hope you all are having a great morning, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.